Whenever something went wrong, Stick had an explanation. Someone else caused it. Nothing was ever his fault. Whenever something went wrong, Stick had an explanation. Stick pressed snooze again and again. When he woke up late, he blamed the alarm. The alarm had done its job. Whenever something went wrong, at work, Stick blamed the traffic. He forgot to mention waking up late. His excuse hid the real decision. Stick wasted hours before the deadline. When the project remained unfinished, he blamed his coworker. Blame felt easier than honesty. He blamed the teacher for his grade. But the night before, he had not studied. His memory edited that part out. When his health declined, Stick blamed bad luck. He ignored months of poor habits. Consequences looked unfair when choices were forgotten. Stick spent without a plan. When the money disappeared, he blamed his salary. He never examined where it went. Stick rarely listened to his friends. When they created distance, he called them disloyal. He noticed their response, not his behavior. His family questioned his repeated promises. When they created distance, they never understood him. Listening felt like an attack, not his behavior. Stick built a story where everyone worked against him. The story protected his ego. It also blocked every exit. Helpful feedback felt like disrespect. Stick rejected it before considering it. The same weaknesses followed him forward. Stick changed jobs, friends, and projects, yet the same problems returned. The environment changed, but the pattern remained. One by one, people stopped arguing with Stick. They simply stepped away. Blame had made every relationship exhausting. Silence gave Stick no one to fight. For the first time, he sat with himself. The usual excuses sounded weaker. A difficult question entered his mind. What if everyone was not the problem? What if he was part of it? Stick replayed the moments honestly. Different situations showed the same reaction. He avoided responsibility, then blamed the result. Blame protected Stick from feeling wrong, but the same shield blocked correction. Protection had quietly become a prison. By blaming everything outside himself, Stick gave away control. If others caused everything, he could change nothing. Responsibility did not mean everything was his fault. It meant choosing his next response. That difference returned his power. Responsibility separated what he could control from what he could not, choosing his next response. His energy finally had a useful direction. He practiced one honest sentence. I contributed to this problem. It was uncomfortable, but useful. I contributed to this problem. The next time feedback arrived, Stick stayed quiet. He listened before defending himself. Useful information finally entered. Instead of blaming time, Stick planned earlier. He divided the work into smaller steps. Preparation reduced the pressure. The alarm rang again. This time, Stick got up. One small choice removed an old excuse. Stick apologized without adding an excuse. He did not demand immediate forgiveness. He simply owned what he had done. At home, Stick stopped treating every concern as an attack. He listened for the truth inside the discomfort. He could not control his salary overnight, but he could control his spending. Responsibility turned frustration into a plan. Stick stopped blaming his body. He started with a short walk. Progress did not require a perfect beginning. Responsibility did not create instant results. Improvement remained slow. Stick felt the old desire to blame again. The old habit did not disappear. Stick caught himself halfway through an excuse. Stick felt the oldest. Awareness gave him a new choice. Stick admitted the misstep. Then he corrected it. Accountability solved what blame would have prolonged. Each completed promise rebuilt trust in himself. Stick stopped needing excuses to feel strong. His actions became the evidence. People slowly noticed the difference. Stick's words had changed before. This time, his behavior changed too. Trust returned slowly. Stick learned that relationships improve when people feel heard, not blamed. Life did not suddenly become fair. Problems still arrived. Stick simply stopped giving them control over his response. Blame kept returning him to the same place. Responsibility created a path forward. The choice had always been powerful. You cannot control everything that happens, but you are responsible for what you do next. That is where change begins. Stop asking who caused the problem. Ask what you can do now. Subscribe to Stickman School, where every mistake becomes a lesson.